Tanya Thompson from Fit Row Flow, and I want to welcome you back. And today I would love you to have your Theraband with you, or your exercise band. So you get various brands of exercise bands. It doesn't really matter which one you get. What matters more is the resistance that you choose. So the lightest bands normally aren't as effective, and we'll use those more for rehabilitative purposes. But the bands that give you a little bit more tension are definitely going to be more effective if we're looking at toning and strengthening. So you don't have to get the toughest band that there is, but you sort of want that medium to heavy band to be able to make this workout really effective. So we're going to start by lying on your back. Oh, that feels so good. Don't forget that you're going to have that neutral pelvis, and that's just where you can balance that cup of water on your pelvis. I'm going to ask you to start with a band straight up to the ceiling, and you're going to have a little bit of tension on it. So I haven't pulled it a lot, but you've got a little bit of tension on the band, and this is just getting your muscles that actually open your arms out to the side to do that horizontal abduction to work. So we're thinking posterior deltoid. From there, you've got that little bit of tension there. You're going to inhale for me. And as you exhale, just think of activating the abdominals, the core. We're maintaining that small space in the lower back. And just by taking these arms up, we're releasing our thoracic vertebrae, our upper back vertebrae, and bring it back up. If you have any shoulder issues, you can stop before you actually go all the way above your head. So I'm pulling it a little bit. Inhale. And here you can even turn your palms to face in. And then inhale, recover them to face your knees. Exhale. Feels nice and light, feels like we're hardly doing too much. But don't worry, there's a lot more coming. So this is just warming up the body. We always want to warm up the body, just to ensure that we don't just shock it, because exercise in itself is a mild amount of stress on the body. And we bring it up. You're going to keep the arms here. Inhale. Exhale, I want you to tuck your pelvis through, and we warm the spine up with our favorite exercise, which is the pelvic curl. Bring this band down, pull it next to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, pulling all the way down. And I want you to float your arms all the way up and hover them just off the bed. Inhale. Exhale, pressing the back down, bringing this band down to the pelvis, pulling the arms down to the floor, and there you'll feel it working in the back of your arms, triceps, lats, posterior deltoid, and controlling it all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, we press the back down, rolling it all the way up. And hold. Inhale. Exhale, curving down. You'll feel how much it works in the muscles of your hands by holding the band. If it's too much, give it a nice fist to give it a good hold or grip. Exhale, gently curving up through the spine. The arms come down to the pelvis. Start stretching it, pulling it over to the floor. And slowly curving down as you exhale. And arms above the head. One more. I always think the pelvic curl is like medicine for my spine. My spine is like, yes, I need this every day. Hold this here for me. You're going to release the arms slightly and then pull them down. And release. Now you are responsible for how much tension you have on that band. So if you hold your hands too far from the band, you're going to feel that there's hardly any tension. So make it count for you and hold your hands a little bit closer to each other so that you've got enough resistance. And 4 more. Last one. Opening the shoulders and pulling them down to your hips. And slowly roll down through the spine and float the arms up. From there, I want you to place the band on top of the pelvis. Reach your arms and pull them down into the bed. So now, you're rolling your shoulders back, you're drawing them down, and you've got a neutral pelvis over there. Inhale. Exhale, hinging up with the pelvis, keeping the band down, so we're getting glutes, back of the legs, and arms, and lower it down. And exhale up to hold, and lower it down. Be aware that your shoulder will want to roll forward. Remember to keep it back and down. Reach and hold it, and controlling it down. And exhale, hold, and lowering down. And exhale, reach, hold, and controlling it down. Hands stay down. Exhale, reach, hold, and lowering down. Last one, you'll see I've always got to pause in a repetition just to get that cementing of the exercise and to make sure that the muscles have really felt and connected to the contraction. It also encourages what we call time under tension. Right, one more. We reach up, hold it there, pulse up with the pelvis. 8, 9, reach up and hold it, and controlling it down. Excellent. Besides the fact that we'll be able to open jam jars quite easily, I can definitely feel it in the back of my arms. So now you're going to take this band and you're going to put it over the top of your knees. You've got straight arms over there, not too high because then you're going to work incredibly hard. So let's say halfway through your thigh, okay? Legs are 90, head is relaxed, shoulders are down. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, chest lift up, pulling the band down, nice and controlled and strong, and control it back. Exhale up, pulling it down, hold, and lowering it down. And exhale into those abdominals, and we look at them and we flatten them and bringing it back. My legs are dead still. And exhale, drawing it in and hold, controlling it down. And exhale, tummy draws in and hold, and lowering it down. And exhale, tummy draws in and hold, and controlling it down. Last 3, shoulders draw down to the hips, don't lift them up into the ears, and lowering down. Last 2, hold, and bringing it up. Last 1, exhale, hold it there, pulse the arms. If you feel your neck working a little bit, it's just because you're not holding it with your hands. Hold it, lowering it down. Excellent. So now you're going to stay down with your chest, straight arms, and I want you to open your arms a little bit wider, so they're not as close to you, they're a little bit wider out to the side. Again, shoulders down, extended elbows. My legs are up. You'll feel it working in your thighs. It's just because they're holding your shins up in their lengthened position. We call it eccentric hold. You're going to inhale there. Exhale, pull the arms out to the side a little bit and down. Roll the shoulders back and down and keep your chin in and bring it up. We work arms and upper back at the same time. Bonus. And exhale. We pull it down, hold, and bringing it back up. And exhale, drawing it down and really thinking straight elbows, because you'll feel that they want to bend just to ease the exercise. Our body always finds ways to make anything easier, and exercise is definitely one of them. Inhale. Exhale, pulling down, hold, and bringing it up. And exhale, draw, hold, and bringing it up. Last 3. And exhale, we pull open the chest, and bringing it up. And exhale, pull open the chest, and up. Last 1. And pull open the chest, and bring it up. Excellent. So now you're going to take right foot and put it inside the band. I'm going to hold the band with the tail coming out the top. This leg is going to be bent to 90 degrees. Always give me good plantar flexion with your feet so we can work the muscles under your feet as well, because they're going to carry you forever. Straight arms over there. You're going to inhale. Exhale, extend that other leg and bend your elbows in. Look at the angle of my elbows. They're almost in line with the band. As I bring this leg back in, my elbow actually stays in that position. So I don't want to switch my elbows and bring them down, because that makes it so much easier. All right, so we've got the arms there, they stay there. Exhale, pulling it in, hold, shoulders draw down, and feel that your elbows are pulling towards your foot. And inhale, controlling it in. And exhale, reaching it away. Now I've got a strong left leg and my abdominals are holding on and controlling it back. We're actually working biceps. And exhale, bringing it in, hold, and controlling it back. And exhale, bringing it in and hold, and controlling. Last 2, bring it in, straight leg, hold, and resisting it in. Last 1, you're going to keep it there for me. We bring it in, we hold it, we pulse the arms towards the shoulders. 1, pull 2, they slow and controlled. And 4, 5, exhale, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and hold it. And straightening it all the way up. Excellent. So we switch over to the other leg. So you don't need a lot of equipment to be able to get some tone and get some strength. This is a band. And let me tell you, it's super effective, especially if I don't have the very, very light rehab band. So we're over there, straight arms. You'll see I've still got the tail coming out the top. Inhale. Exhale. Extending that leg up, pulling this in. And controlling it back. And exhale, reach and hold, and controlling it back. And exhale, pull it in, hold, and controlling it in. And tummy draws, it's nice and firm, and in. Remember the position of the elbows. Pull it in, hold them there, don't drop them down, that makes it really easy. So you want it there, and bringing it back. And last 3, reach it and hold, controlling it back. Last 2, extend, hold, and bringing it back. Last 1, we pull it in, hold it, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it, and release it. Excellent. Put your right leg inside there, and I want you to straighten your left leg down on the floor for me. So really extend it away from you. This time, pull your elbows in at your sides. You're going to inhale there, and I'm still thinking of trying to have that small space in my lower back. Inhale. Exhale, extending the legs straight up and hold. Inhale, bending it in. And exhale, reach it straight up and hold. So I'm getting a fantastic hamstring stretch. And in. If it feels painful, you can just take your foot up a little bit, so point the foot up, because it's often that it's very neural, and that's why it feels incredibly uncomfortable. But muscular stretch, perfect. And we reach it up and hold, and bringing it in. Trying not to squash our back down to the floor. And extend it up. In fact, if you can think of a little arch in your back as you straighten that leg up, it's going to increase the stretch for you. and gently down. Last one. Exhale, reaching it up and hold, and bending it in. Right, we switch it over to the other leg, extending that right leg down, pulling the elbows in, and here I've got my elbows in at my sides and my shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, reaching it up, hold, and bending it in. And exhale, extending it up and hold, controlling it in. You might get a little shudder as you bend your leg, and that's just because those muscles are controlling your knee in their lengthened position against resistance, and they're not always used to that, especially in what we call open chain movements, which is this that you're doing right now. Straightening it up and gently pulling it back in. And exhale, reaching it up, hold, and bringing it back in. Last one for me. We reach it up and we hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Place both feet inside the band for me. Hold it so that you've got the tails coming out the top here. You're going to inhale there for me. Exhale, curving up through the spine, tummy draws deep, 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 and you've got straight arms in front of you, and you can see that I'm keeping the curve in my spine, and I've got the shoulders down and extended elbows, still the tails coming out the top. We're going to keep this deep curve in our spine. Inhale there. Exhale, pull the arms in towards you, keeping the elbows still, and then controlling it out. And exhale, pulling it in, keeping the elbows still and controlling it out. And it's just that absolute balance and control that you have over your body. And this is how we develop that mind-body connection, is to feel where our body is in space and control it out. And exhale, drawing it in and reaching it out. Last 3. And pulling it 1. And controlling it out. And exhale, pull 2, and gently out. And pulling 3, we hold it there. I want you to straighten your legs and open your legs and bend them in and curve. A little bit more challenging because we want to do things out of our comfort zone, right? And straighten and open and pulling it in. And exhale. And we're working into our hips when we open those legs out. And straighten and open and pulling it in. Last 2, straighten and open and pulling it in. Last 1, straighten and open, hold it. We're always doing the hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, sitting up, keeping it behind your feet, and that's right. So you've got the band, palms are up this time, and I want you sitting up tall in your back. Shoulders are down and open. You're going to inhale there. Just make sure you've got a good position with your band, and I like it when the band is flat on my feet because it doesn't feel like the string that's sort of digging into my foot, and its likelihood of slipping is less. So that's a definite yes, we want that. Right, so your palms are up. You're going to inhale there. Exhale, pull the arms back, open the chest out, and we're doing like a chest expansion. Fantastic for posture, and just to get that feeling in our upper back that we hardly ever get in our day. Right, so we go. Exhale, pulling it back. Hold, and reaching it forward. And exhale, pulling it back. It's working a muscle at the back called the lats, your latissimus dorsi, your posterior deltoid, and your thoracic back extensors, because you're going to open your chest up and reaching it forward. You're also going to feel this working inside your hips because you're sitting upright. So you're thinking about a good posture as you pull, hold, reaching it forward. And exhale, pull, hold, reaching it forward. Last one. Pull and hold. Keep it there, pulsing back. 1 and 2, and 3. Exhale, 4. Tall, 5. Straight legs, 6. If you're really tight behind the knees, you can bend them slightly and hold it there for me and gently releasing it forward. And I want you to just grab onto your feet, bend your knees, and just allow your chest to drop down on your thighs. With bent knees, it's a gentle release of the body. And then slowly coming all the way up. Right, so now I want you to place this band underneath your pelvis for me, please. So nice and flat. You're going to work into your back extensors. So you're going to work your back and you're going to work into your arms as well. So I'm sure you can see that we've got main focus for today is Theraband, arms, and I've got 1,000 more exercises we can do. But I only have about half an hour, so just keep watching. So your palms are turning to face inwards this time, like that. Forehead is on the mat. My legs are a little bit apart. In this position, I want you to inhale there for me. Exhale, activate your abdominals and just lift your head, let's say 3 inches or 4 inches off of the bed, okay, or the mat. You're going to inhale there. Keep your hands quite close to your body, but not too close. Exhale, lift the arms up, keeping those abdominals active, and then lowering everything back down. Exhale, bring it up. Abdominals draw, the head lifts up, hold, and lowering it down. My legs are relaxed. And exhale, lifting it up and hold, and slowly controlling it down. And exhale, lifting it up. Tummy draws in. And think of blowing all the air out so that your rib cage closes, because that's going to give your upper back more work. And exhale up, hold, and gently release. And exhale, lifting it up, hold, and slowly release. And lifting it up, hold, and gently lower. Last 2. And exhale, lift, hold, and gently release. Last 1, lifting it up, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering it all the way down. Release the band, push yourself up, and I want you to just push yourself back into a rest position where you drop your body down and you allow everything to hang on the bed for you, totally and utterly relaxed. Gently roll up through your spine. And you're just going to sit facing me for one last stretch, which I absolutely love. But please note that this stretch is dependent on any shoulder injuries. So if you have any existing shoulder injuries, I would be aware of doing this one or I'd be cautious of doing this one because it does take your shoulder into quite a bit of range, right? So you can rather keep it small, or I'll give you something else to do. So you're going to have your hands over there. You can see I'm holding the band a little bit further. Try and not pull on the band. You're going to inhale. Oh, that feels good. It opens your chest out. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale over. Exhale, bring it back. You'll see I don't lift my shoulders to my ears. I really try and keep the shoulders away from the ears. And bringing it back. Last one, and inhale over. And gently bringing it back. Beautiful. Put the band down for those of you with hurt shoulders or injured shoulders, and for anybody else, you can do this as well because I do it anyway. Drop into your shoulders there on the mat. You're going to open your chest out to the ceiling to get that stretch, and then slowly release it down, and opening out to get that stretch, and slowly releasing it down. Last two. Opening it out with an inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, open. And exhale. Brilliant. I want you to lie on your back, on your mat. This time, the legs are straight down on the bed. Everything is relaxed, so I want everything to release. Your palms are up, shoulders are down. You're going to take a really deep inhale here. Exhale, blow all the air out. Deep inhale. Exhale, blowing it out. Deep inhale. And exhale, blowing it all out. And I want you to be aware of the air that you pull in and the air that you blow out. And I want you to feel that your body has completely relaxed on your mat. It's holding no tension. Your hips are soft. And I'd like to encourage you to go and do that video on this type of position with total relaxation. I think you'll absolutely love it. So take a deep inhale again. And exhale. And gently bend your legs in. You can stay exactly where you are if you want. I'm just going to sit up and give you a summary. So that was such a good short program on working your arms with the Theraband and getting a little bit of full body in at the same time, challenging your body. And remember that the resistance of the band that you're using is vital. Always have that relaxation end at the end of your sessions, because that just allows you to lower your heart rate, bring your breathing down a little bit, and it just centers your body. So every program has sort of got an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Until next time, take care.